smell of coffee is in the air. It must be time for another episode of The Art of Struggle. Welcome to another episode of my podcast called The Art of Struggle. You can hear me rant about art, video games, movies, pop culture, CGI, the industry, and much, much more. My name is Fatai, and I'll be your guide as we explore the world of CG, pop culture, and the people who make it all possible. Okay, so let's dive right in. Valve accidentally unveils Steam TV broadcasting platform. It seems Valve has accidentally lifted the ban on its updated Steam broadcasting service, Steam TV. As reported by CNET and confirmed by Valve, the company unwittingly made a behind closed doors test feed public on the Steam.tv website, showcasing the platform to the world. In a statement given to The Verge, the company said it was working on updating Steam broadcasting for the main event of the International Dota 2's annual tournament, when it inadvertently made the feed public. Although the feed has since been yanked down, the folks over at CNET managed to grab some screenshots and tinker with some of the features on offer. From what they saw, it looks like the work in progress platform will serve as a space for Steam users to hang out and watch game broadcasts, with an expanded user interface and integration of Steam chat and video chats, giving it a social edge. Built-in voice chat has also been picked in, though it only appeared to be supported in Google Chrome during the test. The current iteration of Steam.tv also seems to be restricted to web browsers, with any attempts to access the platform through the Steam desktop app proving fruitless. While the CNET crew were also unable to start their own broadcasting during the test. Given we've only seen a small snippet of Steam.tv in action, it's hard to draw any conclusions about the final product. Still, it'll be interesting to see how it develops into the long term and whether it eventually emerges as a competitor to other major streaming platforms like Twitch and Mixer, as some are expecting. EA and Unity, Epic, and others unite to promote best practices for HDR. A number of key game industry players have teamed up under the HDR gaming interest group with the goal of streamlining high dynamic range standards across game development as a whole. As spotted by WCC F-Tech, around 20 companies, including the likes of EA, Epic Games, Sony Interactive Entertainment, and Unity, have joined to endeavor so far. The HDR Gaming Interest Group presented a handful of best practices recommendations at a workshop in Vancouver last week, outlining 4 that developers should keep in mind in order to provide players with the optimal HDR experience. Developers can check out this more in-depth document that details those steps towards better HDR, shared by the organization that explores challenges surrounding HDR features, outlines those guiding principles, and offers devs some additional technical guidelines as well. All right, so there's some interesting stuff going on with the HDR policies. Everybody's trying to standardize it, but I feel like this, as soon as they standardize this stuff, then I mean, we're just gonna get 10K and 12K, and everything is gonna go from HDR to super HDR or something. There's always a next step, and I feel like the industry changes so much that, you know, we can never really know for sure what it's gonna do. So yeah, this is good that they're trying to standardize it now, but HDR has been out for a couple of years now. So I mean, I feel like those standards should definitely have been in place already, but I mean, it's good that they finally got something going. All right, so on that note, let's get into some quotes. So the first quote I'm going to give you is by Harriet Tubman when she says, "Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars, to change the world. Remember, keep believing in yourself. I'm going to leave you with a quote by Maya Angelou when she says, if you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. On that note, I want to thank you for listening and watching another episode of The Art of Struggle. I look forward to hearing from you guys. You can definitely follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Art of Struggle. You can listen to any of the podcasts on iTunes, Spotify, pretty much wherever you get your podcasts. My name is Ty. I want to remind you to keep on keeping on. Keep on making those art struggles. Keep on writing, keep on singing, keep on dancing, keep on programming, keep on making your game, keep on doing what you got to do, because the life you want is on the other side of your struggle. I want to remind you of that every single episode. The life you want is on the other side of your struggle. So keep on struggling. It's all going to be worth it at the end. All right. Definitely. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next week.